Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Trevor. How are you this morning, sir?
I am awesome, thank you, Roland. Good
Yeah,
morning, everybody else.
that's excellent, excellent. I'm not sure what's happening. We seem to have a lot fewer guests than we normally have on the call this morning, but
That's
we'll
right.
carry on regardless. It could be to do with the school holidays and people being away. So I thought people would be a lot more excited about this morning's session, Trevor. So
Mm.
I'm surprised that we don't have the enthusiasm I anticipated.
That's fine, that's fine. We've already been using this a fair bit over the last few weeks as well, so it is a fantastic tool. You don't
All
have
right.
sound. Someone's just
I
touched
don't
that.
have sound. Okay. Ben, can you confirm that you've got sound and you're picking me up okay? Bobby's also typing a message, so we've got some people with issues, but clearly we can hear each other,
You
so
can, that's all
I
working fine.
yeah, I'm hearing things.
Yeah,
all
Natasha, it has
right.
to be on your end, unfortunately. So, um, uh,
That's all right.
I'll let Ben
Can
deal with that.
Ben,
Okay,
could you start an IM conversation with Tash and try and sort it out? Somebody else said,
it's still down at 10 a.m. in yours.
yeah, Bobby, some of them we have reset because the original invitation came from Queensland during the daylight saving in New South Wales. Um, so we have reset it up. You may have an older copy of the meeting. If so, Trevor will send out a new version of the meeting for you. Okay, so other people are hearing with no issues at all. So let's power. Should we power into Office 365 video? Um, it's quite. This is a new feature of Office 365. Well, new came out last year, but it is really I want you to think of this as a corporate YouTube channel, whereas instead of sending it out to a public environment where your video is going to be hosted and can be accessed by everybody, this is going to be your internal videos. Could be OH&S training, could be process or policies or procedures training. You could even back it up with SharePoint questionnaires to check that we've got proven knowledge transfer. So we're getting a few more people joining us now. That seems to be a bit more like it. So I think there
Mm.
was some confusion about the time zones. Trevor, you know what's interesting about this morning is we have quite a few people from some organizations that are joining us for the first time this morning. And what I thought I'd talk about is we're going to talk about video, and that's what we're going to focus on. But we are going to start out just looking a little bit at Office 365, just to give an idea, just to give people some idea about the familiarity of the interface, really. So I
I
thought,
think it's also good on a regular basis just to recap how all of this all ties together in one place and seeing where it came from and what the intention is. So that we, when we're looking at these areas, we can pick that up.
definitely, because this didn't evolve in a vacuum. All right. And for those of you on the call and who haven't heard me speak before, I've got a standard joke I use that most people realize that I don't have an Australian accent, maybe a West Australian accent from Perth, but very far west. I come from South Africa and I came over to Australia in 2000 and 2001 as an Exchange 2000 engineer. So when I look at Exchange 2000 had three primary business workloads. And the guys who are on the call from Hub One have heard this so many times, but over the last 15 years, I have found this to be one of the best ways to articulate the why Office 365. So, three business workloads. Let's go through them. Email is the one. We know it. We love it. I'm sure everybody on the call gets enough of it. Number two, instant message and video conferencing. And number three, a central repository of all your intellectual property, or what we refer to as a single point of truth, okay, which were your public folders. So over the years, those have evolved into Exchange as a unified messaging solution, um, Link or Skype as a unified communication solution, which includes video, voice, chat, and then SharePoint, which is the evolution of your public folders. For those people who used to store stuff on public folders, shared calendars, shared mailboxes, those are now going to be stored in a SharePoint environment. Guys, SharePoint is not rocket science. It does what it says on the can. SharePoint. This is the point at which you share stuff. You want to share something with somebody? Don't email it. Put it on SharePoint. And this is critical for today's conversation, because today's conversation is around about videos, and videos are normally fairly large and we struggle to email them. So let's say, for example, Jody has made a video presentation on training that everybody in the company needs to review.
Yeah.
How does she get it to them? Well, she can try and email it to them. Oh, it's 148 megabytes. It's going to bounce, you know. Not always. If you're all in Office 365, you can set the mail size unlimited. But does everybody really want an email that's like 150 megs in the inbox? No. They don't want that stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it on SharePoint and then share it with people. Now, because it's video content instead of documents, or lists of documents, we've got a special folder to share this in, a special channel to share this in, which is our video channel, right? So if we look at these workloads, SharePoint for our single point of truth, unified communications, and unified messaging all evolved to Office 365 today. So what we've got in 365 is what was in Exchange 2000, which then in 2003 started to evolve to SharePoint 2003, and what was Live Communication Server, which evolved to Link, and Exchange, which evolved to your email system. These have all evolved to Office 365. So these tools are designed to work together and integrate with each other and feed each other information, as does Navision and CRM. Hopefully that makes sense. If there's any questions, can you please type them in the IM windows? If anybody's got any questions about this picture, type them in the IM window. But what we're going to do today is we're going to look at an aspect of SharePoint, and in particular what we're going to look at is we're going to have a look at Office 365 video. All right. So Office 365 Video is really a single tool for uploading, sharing, playing back videos from anywhere on your company intranet. So we're thinking about SharePoint as our company intranet here. Yes, it's a document management system, but it's also an intranet. Whether we use, you could even do this in SharePoint on premises or SharePoint online, but I want us to focus in SharePoint online, Office 365 SharePoint. Okay, so sometimes it can be difficult to find information on the internet, and that's why we've worked so much with search to be able to type in a query and access something. A couple of weeks ago, we spoke about the other side of search was when Office 365 pushes stuff to you. Hey, Trevor, this might be interesting to you. Some of your colleagues viewed this video. This may be of interest to you. So a few weeks ago, we spoke about a thing called Office Delve and Office Graph, and we said it was a proactive search. In the same way, guys, if you're on any social network, Facebook, Twitter, even if you go into something like YouTube, there'll be trending videos. If you're in a social network, what have the other people in your network been looking at? And that stuff will be highlighted and sent to you. Okay, so we could use this in multiple ways. Now, what you're looking at there is a screenshot of Hub One's Office 365 video channel. All right, so we can go through and say the following videos are key for our team. Now, let's talk about permissions here, because I want you to think about 3 levels of permission. We've got the portal admin. So I'm talking about the video portal, someone who sets up the video portal. Then within the video portal, just like YouTube, like Ben's got his own channel on YouTube, okay? Or Trevor, the Zero Hero, has the Zero Hero channel on YouTube. Deepak Chopra has a channel on YouTube. So you go to their channel and watch all of their videos. So we get our portal, which is our video portal. Then within that, the next layer of the hierarchy is these channels, okay? And then by default, anybody can be a channel admin and create a channel. So if you don't want that, the portal admin has to change those permissions.
Again, it's well, like we've always said, YouTube is free. This is part of your Office 365 subscription, so it's secure and it's where your information and your IP is stored, rather than putting it into YouTube, which everybody can get access to.
Exactly, and because people don't have a place to store it, they either put it in YouTube, and when they put it in YouTube, They
Yeah.
then they're not compliant. They might be, giving away their security information, their training. I see loads of things on YouTube which are actually internal training videos for organizations, and I'm looking at it and I'm thinking that shouldn't be on YouTube. But it's somebody saying, "Hi team, today we're going to be talking about Office 365 video." These are publicly available. The videos we create today, we store these on our Office 365 channel, and we also store them on our YouTube channel, but that's because we are using this as a marketing tool to some degree, and we're using it as an education and a skills acquisition tool. So
Yeah.
people who want to attend can go to YouTube and grab the videos and watch the videos. So what I want to do is I want to have a quick look at, I'm just going to share my desktop, so I want to have a browse around our video channel. So what should be coming up there is a screenshot of hub1.sharepoint.com and our video channel. Now, the first thing I want you to do, if everybody is at their machine at the moment, log into portal.office.com. So just type in portal, portal.office.com, log in there. In the top left-hand corner, we will see what we refer to as the waffle. Ta-da! Now, ladies and gentlemen, in the waffle are all the tools that are available to you in the Office 365 Microsoft Cloud, Mail, Calendar, People, Yammer, OneDrive, and so on and so forth. So 2/3 of the way down, after Power BI Delve, I see video. All
And that's
right.
in different spots for everybody. So
It's in different spots for everybody because some people don't have Power BI or Project
yeah.
or CRM or Admin. Or I've got all the bells and whistles, right? I'm just like that. I like it all and I like it a lot, So I want everything here. And if I click on that video, guys, what I'm going to do is, now just between us girls, we're actually going to be going into SharePoint, but I'm going to be going into this video channel in SharePoint. So I want everybody who's on their machine, click on that video tab now, guys. Let's go in there. Let's see what's in there. So straight away it says to me, Rolly, up at the top here, you've got home. I've got channels, like we said, a CRM channel, an Office 365 channel, a you don't know what you don't know channel. Like we put these in their own channel. Okay, we've got client videos, we've got promotional videos, but mainly it's training. There's a lot of your stuff up here, Trevor, from all the modern practice and on practice training that you've done over the years. So that's home, and home is going to show me a few things. I've got my portal settings for my home. So if I click on portal settings over here, I said to you, anybody can create a channel, and it says, right, who are video admins and who are channel admins, everyone except external users. The other thing I've got on my home page here is the spotlight. So a few videos were highlighted. When I clicked on the video tab, there were some videos that were spotlight or highlighted, right? So these are the videos that are being displayed to me. Guys, I want you to think about this as the difference between trending on YouTube and paid for ads on YouTube. The spotlight videos are paid for ads. No matter what other videos are watched, these videos will not be replaced. However, in trending, based on the number of people that have watched the videos, you can see so many people watch these, ergo they are trending, they are more popular. I can also choose, so I can't control the trending, guys. The trending is controlled through Delve and Office Graph, but I can choose what other channels I would like to put in as a spotlight. So for example, we will say, all right, we're going to do the MPP. That's one of yours, Trevor. I'm going to do the Modern Practice portal, and I'm going to save that. Now, what will happen then is when I go back to my video homepage, my spotlight videos will be listed on the top, and what I'll see is my trending, my channel. So there's my MPP channel that I've just put in there. Above that, though, is trending. These are the videos that are most popular at the moment. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So I'm just I'm putting in what's on the first page. Now, some of you don't have videos up there, right? So let's start out straight away. If you don't have videos up there, let's click on upload. Everybody who's got no videos in their video channel, click on upload now. It says select the channel you want to upload your video to. So you should have a channel in there. So I'm going to say is upload to a test, and then it says drag your video files here. So guys, under your profile, under your user profile, there's normally a video. So if I look at my profile over here, which I'm sharing, all right, we go through and we get videos on this PC, and we can get sample videos. I've taken my sample videos out there, but there should be sample videos in there for you. I could also go and view link recordings and upload a link recording. Okay, so at the moment, the one you're busy seeing there, that's busy recording, Tuesday the 12th of April, started at 11 o'clock, is the recording of this training session I'm currently doing.
Yep.
So what have I done on this training session? For those of you who don't know, you can record in link. On the bottom left-hand corner in my link window, I've clicked on record. Now, I don't have the option to start recording, obviously, because I've already started. I only have the option to stop recording. So I've recorded, I'm busy recording this video. When we finish the session, I'm going to stop recording, and then I'm going to publish the video up to my Office 365 video channel. The video will be found under videos and link recordings or Skype for Business recordings. I had this set up some time ago.
Yeah. Hey, Roland, one thing is when I go to
Yes.
look at channels to upload, I can see the video, I can see the test
Channel. Yep.
But when I go to upload, I'm not allowed to upload to the test channel. Have you sort of like restricted only that you can do that?
There could be. Let's have a quick look at that channel. So if I go to channels, this is a great example here. So at the moment, there's nothing in that channel, right? So I've clicked on the channels tab. I've gone in there and I can see channel settings. You see the picture of the spanner there? That's going to be channel settings, okay? Click on that and I should be able to see the permissions. So if I create the channel, okay, click on permissions for the channel. Owners of this channel are Tristan Delaney. So if I now said Trevor, there you are, sir. Okay, editors, who can edit? So I can get owners, I can get editors, I can get viewers. So let's have a look what else we can do at the channel while we're here. Let me save that. So now you should be able to upload to that channel, Trevor. I've also got Spotlight. So Spotlight over here, I could say what videos do I want to put in the Spotlight. There are currently no videos here, but normally you would just click on the Spotlight and add a video in there. Yammer.
So I can upload now. I can upload a video.
Yes.
So you've changed the setting.
Yep.
I also have the settings to be able to manage that
Yes.
setting, whereas I didn't have that previously. So I didn't have the ability to work within that. But if you create your own channel, you've always got those rights to do
Exactly.
the training on there.
Exactly. And by default, everybody can create their own channel. That's the default setting. Now,
Yeah.
if someone else creates a channel, then they've almost locked that channel, and you can view that channel, but you can't change the permissions or upload videos to that channel.
Yeah, and the beauty of this is it's all stored in your SharePoint site. If I lose my computer or anything like that, I crash, it gets a bug, all of those sort of things, my videos and my IP are stored in a secure place.
It's a secure place, and the point you're making earlier about that YouTube, once the stuff goes up there, it's no longer yours.
No.
We speak about this often, what do we say?
If you read the terms and conditions, very clear. If you don't own that, you don't own that video anymore.
Exactly, and there's a lot of internal stuff. Where you have company meetings, where do you post company meetings? During my tenure at Microsoft, when we had these big meetings like this, what people do would record them and then post them straight away, like half an hour after the meeting came out. An email would come out saying, for those of you who are unable to attend the meeting in person, please see the recording of the meeting here.
Yeah.
So the truth is a few things: communication and collaboration. Everybody on this call, if you did a survey in your organization, there would be empirical data that communication was the primary issue in your company. And I'm saying that because it is the primary issue in every organization, according to Gartner, right? Yeah. So this is just another modality of communication. Some people are better with video. Yeah. Don't send them an email. Send them a video. And you know what? The message will get in a lot better. The skills transfer will happen. All right. So talking about that, Trev, if we have got something around this video, and like in a YouTube channel, you can do comments, right? Mm-hmm. What we can do is we can set up on this channel a Yammer conversation. Okay. So check this out. If I go to Yammer, I'm just going to open it in a new tab over here. So it should open up a Yammer tab for me. Then when I go to a particular, and I'm going to go to Office 365 over here, in the top here, what I should have is, it'll actually come up saying there's a feed ID. It actually says your feed ID, and my feed ID is that ID over there. So if you want to set up a chat session, what you do is you get your feed ID and you paste it in there, right? Okay, so group with this feed ID. So any conversations on that Yammer feed, which is the Office 365, Trevor, will be linked to this particular video channel.
Okay.
So you see what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you want to comment on a particular video, where do you comment? So
Yeah,
what I'm doing is I'm linking Yammer and this together so we can then go through and paste comments on it.
rather than emailing.
Rather than emailing.
Yeah.
And what some people do is they might say, well, I would like to, okay, you didn't upload a video in there. What some people could say is, I would like to get people to watch this video and then perhaps do questions on it. Okay, or if this video is for training, how do I know if people have watched it? Maybe they just clicked on the link and they didn't watch it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so one of the things that we have here is at the bottom of each video, if everybody clicks on a video they've uploaded, at the bottom of the video, I'm just going to pause that one, we would have statistics. Okay, so no stats on this particular video. Oh, let me get one that I have got some good stats on. Okay. So here's the video, and you see this is not the best name in the world here, guys. All right, but we would change this, you know, edit that, and we'd say, all right. And what I'd like, though, from this video is I'd like to get some statistics to see who's viewed this video, how many times it's been viewed. So underneath each video, as the owner of the video, you can actually see who's been viewing this video. You can see views, you can see visitors. All right, and you can actually see, if you drill down into the statistics, if you say learn more about statistics, what we can do is you can see whether someone just started the video, how far through the video they got. So really
cool. If you're doing it for training and all of those
yes.
things, exactly, you want to see that. And also where people are coming back saying, oh, I didn't get any training on those sort of things, or I don't understand this, or I've made this mistake. Well, did you watch the video we asked you to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you watch the video? So a lot of people spend massive amounts of money on learning management systems in order to create this experience. So I really think that this is just a fantastic tool, and people should be using it to have skills acquisition in the business a lot more, and just see that knowledge transfer. So what we've looked at here, okay, we've looked at introduction to video, we've gone through, we've created a channel. We said there's 3 levels of permission on the channel. We've looked at the spotlight, okay, so how to highlight particular videos. Now remember the difference between the spotlight and the trending. Trending was done automatically through Delve and machine learning, whereas Spotlight was something we wanted to push to people. Okay. What else have we got?
So what you're saying with Spotlight is the way you described it is you're almost paying for advertising of your video.
Yes.
You're saying, I want this out there. I want this everybody to see.
When somebody comes to our video channel, this, the video I uploaded yesterday about the new OH&S procedures, the new fire evacuation procedures, something like that. How do we get this message out? What do you want? Okay, write up a 3-page email, send it out to everybody. They're going to love you for that, really. The team's going to be like, that's so cool that Trevor sent out another 3-page email for us to all read and made it mandatory. So all I'm doing is I prefer to watch a video than to read something.
And with the videos, you can share them outside. So if you're doing a particular, you want someone to look at something, you can share it outside of to other parties.
Trev, yeah, you can. No, that is on the roadmap. I'm not. Have we? I don't think we've got that in Australia just yet.
Just yet, okay.
Just yet. Sorry. External sharing is available in SharePoint, but not in video at this stage. Okay, but it is coming. Sorry, it looks like you can do it externally, but it's not there yet. But it is on the roadmap for the next few months. Okay.
So at the
sorry,
moment, you
I'm
still
going
got
to
to put
correct you
those.
there.
Anything you want out there, you want to put it onto YouTube.
Yeah, or you can put it onto YouTube, or you can put it into a SharePoint folder and then share that SharePoint folder. It's just the video channel currently is not shareable externally.
Okay.
But it will be. It's on the roadmap. Okay. One more
Very
thing
good.
before we wrap up here. For people who would like to put subtitles or what is commonly called VTT files into a video. So if you want to create subtitles in a video, I've put a URL in there for you. You can go and you can create a subtitle file and then add a VTT subtitle file to your video, which will give it subtitles. So if you've got people in the this is for accessibility options. If you've got people who may be hard of hearing in the organization.
So we've got our own SBS channel.
Yes. Text, speech to text. This is like an SBS channel. There's a special broadcasting service. That's exactly right, man. It's like your own SBS channel. That's it. So, guys, I think that video is truly a fantastic tool. Check out what's coming in at the roadmap. There is a discussion, Office 365 videos, and there's a form there, and you can see that there's a great conversation going on that channel. Actually, really, people are discussing stuff all the time about what is required in video, what enhancements we can make. But for my from my perspective, the very rich statistics that you can get around it really help you understand who's been utilizing these videos. So next week, what we got coming up, we're going to look at how to use Office Mix to create videos. So Office Mix is an add-on we download and add into SharePoint. So in that way, we'll look at extending SharePoint, PowerPoint, thank you. We'll look at extending Office with different applications, and we'll actually go through and show everybody how to create some internal training assets to add to your SharePoint site.
Yeah. So this is like when you were wanting to do a screenshot and show someone a video of you using a particular application. You can use Office Mix to create little videos and embed them into a PowerPoint, and then again you can share them through. So it's information that you can put onto your channel, which is it's very, very cool. Very easy
it's
to
very
use.
cool. Again, communication, the thing that most organizations complain about. What we are doing with this session, with next week's session, is trying to empower you with the communication and collaboration tools that will take you to that next level. That's what we're trying to do, guys. So try the videos this week, have a Skype meeting, record it, try and upload it, just have a play around with it. If you already have some internal content, some of you are people who are responsible for training inside your organization. Guess what? Take that content, take it off your C drive, take it off the Map Network drive, okay, and put it up into your video channel.
Awesome. Now, one thing before we go, and I'm watching Ben doing a few things. Ben's in charge of getting all of our videos that we use. And Ben, one comment that you made was that previously we've been putting things into the YouTube channel, but to move them around is a bit complicated, whereas we've started now putting them into Office 365 video, and it's a lot easier to work with. Is that fair, Ben? You there?
Yeah, I find that when I'm trying to move stuff from YouTube to Office 365, it's a bit of a bad experience because you have to then download it off YouTube again and then put it back in Office 365. But when you put it in Office Video, it's already there. So it makes it really quite easy to share it with your work friends and such.
Exactly. So, and you know, the videos, all the codecs and everything on there to be able, for those who don't know, it's encoding and decoding of video and voice content and that. They use pretty standard codecs. You shouldn't have too many hassles. record a Skype meeting next time you do training, any meeting that you've got. If it's an important meeting and people aren't there, record it and say to them, unfortunately, you were unable to make the meeting. For those of you who were unable to make the meeting, please view the recording of the meeting.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like
No,
we've
this
done,
still
like we
means
do here.
we got a question there. It still means we're going to be putting the videos onto YouTube, but we don't seem to be getting that much traction on the YouTube channel. It could be something to do with you and I, Trevor. I'll take responsibility for that.
No worries.
But yeah, we both have great faces for radio, so we don't do a lot of video, more slides. But we will still be posting them on YouTube, and when external sharing comes with Office 365 video channel, we'll then be sharing them externally with selected clients, and we'll also have additional content in that channel. So that's it from me, Trevor. Is there anything else?
Will do. Thank you so much again, Roland. I'll catch
Thank
you all next week for Office Mix. And if you wanted to, everybody go in there and just look up Office Mix and maybe download it and have a look at it before we have next week.
That's a great thing. Bit of homework for your homework this week.
Yeah.
Okay, this is your challenge. Should you choose to accept it, download Office Mix and get it integrated with PowerPoint. And we'll see you next week, same time, same place. Thank you very much. If you think anybody's missing the call and doing the 10 o'clock call, tell them to get the latest calendar invite, and I will chat to you all next week. Thank you so much, and thank you once again, Trevor and Ben.
Thank you. See you then, guys.
Cheers.
Bye.